The Hub Radio.
Welcome to Vocal, a place where you can express yourself freely and loudly. I am your feminist host, Myeoshe.
And I am Ree.
And we got DJ
Solo.
Yes. I know you get something.
Deism here with us. Oh my gosh.
The Hub Radio.
Hello everyone. It's Friday. And it's our Mother's Day show, everyone. I'm so excited. Welcome to Vocal. I am your feminist host, Myeoshe.
And I am Ree.
And we have DJ in the building. What up?
EJ.
Oh, DJ to EJ. What up, EJ?
EJ to DJ.
Okay.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Man, nothing much. I'm happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
No, thank you for coming.
Being here. We're so excited to have him. And excited to have our other guests as well, too.
We have a powerhouse.
Woo!
Yes.
Vocal is turned up tonight.
We lit tonight. We lit. How many guests do we have? We have four.
We have four.
Four guests. Four moms in the building.
Hey! We are going up tonight at Vocal. They didn't even know.
They're not ready.
They didn't even know.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep on us. And we have to give a shout out to Chevy. She beat our face.
Yes, beats. Yes.
Literally beat our face. So shout out to her. She's going to be coming on. We have so many hot guests in the building.
We do. I'm excited.
All right, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to hold my composure.
Okay.
Let's go to keeping it real
out of the box. I picked last time, so you picked this time.
Okay. What topic are we going to talk about today?
I don't know. Last week's was juicy. Stigma and being a PK.
Being a preacher's kid.
What else you put in that box? I wasn't ready.
We're going to find out tonight.
Let's see what we have.
Ooh, and it's so glittery, girl.
Ooh, it's dark.
Jealousy and envy.
Whoa.
Why did this have to come out the box?
You starting trouble tonight.
No, I don't want to start trouble. But anyway,
it's too late.
we got to talk about it.
Okay.
We picked it. We got to talk about it.
What do you have to
Jealousy
say?
and envy. Ugh.
Man, that's deep.
It's very deep. I could say jealousy and envy. From my personal experience, just sharing, my story, because we're going to take a journey with us. Jealousy and envy for me, when people don't see your vision, and then they try to curse it or curse you down because they feel like you're not good enough and you can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want anyone around me that's jealous of me. I feel like I don't have nothing to be jealous of.
Right, what's up with that? What's up with, as women, hating on each other and not wanting to see each other exceed. Like, me and my sis, we love each other.
I love you.
I love you too. Because jealousy and envy, it's so deadly, it's poison, it's wicked.
Like, why would you want to be around somebody you don't like or you're envious of? What type of peace do you have at night? Like, just plan on their downfall.
Or if you guys are a team and they think they're trying to take your spot, like nobody's trying to take your spot. Everybody wants to eat. I want everybody to succeed.
I want everybody to win. You know what I said? I said collaboration over competition. Like, just join the team. Come on, we work with each other.
Yeah. Why you want to try to tear us down? Something like we're trying to build together. Like, it's just not for us. If we win, everybody around us wins.
That's real.
That's a part of
not everybody. I feel like the people that stuck around for the vision and the manifestation. Not everybody. You can't not everybody.
But you know what, sis? I'm starting to understand that jealousy and envy don't even have to be like what you have. People could be jealous of you off of just how strong you could come out of a situation, how people could, be, so fond of you. But
likable.
Favor ain't fair.
It's not. I said that today. It's
not fair. So people can be jealous of you just how strong you are. Just how strong you are. So it's so sad. It's so sad. And I don't want to be around anybody that's jealous and envy of me.
No, like,
I want to be around
happiness. Like, EJ the DJ came in here smiling.
Right.
Happiness.
He came in here smiling, happy. He can smile again.
Man.
Look at him.
Cheesy.
He gave us a flex smile.
Yeah.
so jealousy and envy, you guys, keep that spirit away from you.
Far away. I rebuke that.
Keep it away. Put on a spirit of, happiness, joy, and mainly peace.
Most
and a sound mind, because if you ain't got that, you ain't got nothing. You need your mind to work.
You do.
You need your mind to work.
Yeah.
And with all that being said, we're about to go out on a quick
commercial break
with EJ, the DJ. Take us out.
Welcome back, you guys, to Vocal. I'm Ree.
And I am your girl, Myeoshe.
And we're going to do our Unity section of the show, which is basically the news that's going on around the world. So, as we know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and mental health is so vital to everyone. I believe if you have a problem, you should seek help. For more about May Mental Health Awareness Month, you can hashtag Silence the Shame on Instagram to find out more information. And since we're talking about mental health, oh, thank you, sis. Thank you.
That beautiful face.
Aw, thank you. Since we're talking about Mental Health Awareness Month, have you heard of Gabriel Tay, an 8-year-old boy in Cincinnati who was bullied at school,
what?
And then he committed suicide a couple of days ago, 8 years old.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so my condolences go out to his family.
Condolences go out
That
to
is
you.
so sad that an 8-year-old knows how to commit suicide.
No, it's sad the fact that like a kid could get
bullied that
and
bad.
then wanna
Yeah.
commit suicide. I wonder what the kids were saying.
Yeah, well, he saw a fight and he wanted to shake hands with the aggressor, and that turned violent.
Are you kidding me?
They like threw him across the wall in the bathroom at school. This happened at school. The school didn't notify the parents. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Our condolences go out
to Gabriel. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you guys been watching CNN, but Donald Trump.
Oh my goodness. Deep breaths.
Right. He fires the FBI agent Comey. Allegedly because he wasn't doing a good job.
He's not doing a good job. Who can we get to fire him? Donald, you gotta go.
Right, he has to go. And on top of that, he's just been lying. He was friends with the dude when he was making all types of comments when Hillary during the campaign.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump was all for it, but now he's against it.
Yeah, I just need him to go. Like, wasn't he on The Apprentice? Like, you gotta go. That's the show, right?
He needs to go. So
Man.
we don't know what's going on. He has so many lies going on. It's not even funny right now.
I don't know why
How
he's
you
not
fire
impeached.
somebody for not doing a good job when
You're not doing a good job.
And then I don't know if you seen an interview yesterday with Lester Hawk when they were asking him like the questions, and he was like, "Yeah, I did ask them. Was I under investigation? You're not even supposed to ask an FBI agent if you're under investigation."
Guilty.
You know.
Since you're talking about this, what about Sheriff Lee Baca, girl, from Los Angeles? He is going to jail, federal prison for 3 years for corruption.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I thought he was a good cop. Like,
Yeah,
he
right.
disappointed me.
Good cop, bad cop.
Man, it's some good ones out there.
Yeah,
he's just not one of them.
He's just not one of them. Also, Nicki Minaj.
Man, giving away money for college.
Right.
Yes.
Saturday, May 6th, she posted on her Twitter to her followers, asking them all their information. She would pay their college tuition and student loans.
Yeah, and she came up on her.
Yes. So that was nice of her.
Yeah, that was. So I applaud her for that.
I wanted to apply, girl. I got a student loan you can pay. I got a student loan.
It's not too late, Nikki, if you're watching this.
Right. Vocal. We got student loans.
Man.
Help us get out our debt. But
right?
Yeah, that was so cool of her.
That was nice of her. Yeah.
I don't know how many kids.
It was a couple of them. I saw a couple on Twitter. Yeah,
okay,
posting receipts. So they had the receipts. So she came through.
Dang.
Yeah.
I wish you would have came through for me.
Man, it's not too late.
I know.
You don't know who watching.
Right. we definitely need our student loans paid out. Also, Nikki, is rumored she's dating rapper Nas.
I don't know about that. I'm off for the college. I don't know about her and Nas.
What? You don't know about her and
Man, I love Khalees. I'm bossy. I'm bossy.
I hate you so much.
I love Khalees. I don't know.
No, I like Khalees too, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're both, he's a king, she's the queen, so
Queen, wait a minute.
Well, that's what she.
Don't throw that too loosely.
I'm just saying she's the queen of hip hop right now. I'm just saying.
Of hip hop. I hope you don't know Remy. I hope Remy not watching.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, Remy.
Sorry, Remy, but the numbers don't lie. We have to go by the numbers.
Man.
The numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
Well, anyway, after that subject, the NBA playoffs.
Now you know I don't watch TV, so this is all
EJ,
yours.
I know
EJ.
you've been watching the playoffs.
No.
EJ.
There's not an LA team in there, so.
What are you?
He loyal.
Okay, you so
California.
loyal.
Yeah.
Anywho, anyway, so I'm the only person again this week. My vocal family. I hope you guys are watching the playoff. But also tonight, the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards were supposed to play. Boston was 3-2, so we don't know who won that game. But also Sunday, May 14th, Golden State Warriors and San Antonio will be playing.
Now watch that. I like the Warriors.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, you know.
I will watch it too because Stephen Curry is tight.
Yeah.
He bold.
I hope the game is after church though.
I don't know. I didn't even
DVR.
I didn't even get the time, sis. But what I do know for sure, I would love to see at the finals is the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm sorry.
That would be a good game. That would be a good game.
So, please, Stephen Curry and LeBron. I know LeBron James, you doing your job, but please get to the final. That's gonna be.
If so, you predicted it. So it was the vocal prediction here. You heard it here first.
And you better let them know. Myeoshe said it. Myeoshe said it. Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then if anybody want to take it back, call us. Call us up.
Man, I'm just so hyped about college. Being a college ambassador for the Black College Expo is what I do. So 17,000 graduates graduated from USC today.
Yes.
Today. 17,000. That's crazy.
That is dope.
That's crazy.
That's good.
Good crazy. Yes.
Crazy.
And
that
so
show that people are really out here taking their education very seriously.
Not only that, but it was 40,000 people in attendance for the graduation. Like, where did they sit? Piled up, like
sitting on piled up on each other's laps.
Man, I don't know about that.
That's good.
That is
so
support.
Support.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then not only that, but Will Ferrell was the guest speaker.
I
could not take that serious.
I'm like, what did he say?
I know he did have to issue an apology because he made some reference to United Airlines. But you know what? I was shocked because he actually graduated from USC with a degree in journalism. So he's funny. I didn't think he, went to school.
How you feel about that, EJ?
About what?
About Will Ferrell speaking at the USC graduation.
I think it's dope.
You think it's dope?
Come back and speak at your alma mater. Not a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
So,
that's dope.
Yeah, he did say something that I loved. In his speech, he said, "Trust your gut." And so I love that. I said, okay, Will, dropping nuggets.
I know, dropping golden nuggets.
But what he did after the speech, he sung a bad version of "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. So,
why would you do that,
I don't know.
Why he can't take them out with something?
Bruno Mars.
Right.
Don't do that to Whitney.
Don't spoil the moment.
Yes. So we do have some stats. So out of the 17,000 graduates, 11,000 were graduates, 5,000 were undergrads.
Okay.
So, and then the top 5 majors right now was business, communication, accounting, economics, and psychology.
Hey, business was number 1. People out here trying to get their money up.
Yeah, hustling. Legal hustle.
Right, that's good. That's good. So shout out to all our graduates and future graduates.
Yes.
Even the high schoolers. If you guys are graduating too, that's major too.
Yes, that is major. Like major key alert.
Major verbal alert.
Man, hey, I like that. That might have to be a hashtag.
Oh my goodness.
But one more thing. It is National Foster Care Month, and over 400,000 youth are in foster care in our country. That is not good at all. And every 2 minutes, a child enters the foster care system.
That is so
every
sad.
2 minutes. That's crazy.
Well,
I do plan on being a foster mom, so one day I will help with decreasing these numbers because that's
absolutely.
Not cool.
Shout out to Ree. Shout out to my clothes for having that
love
golden heart of hers. Okay, our woman of the month.
month. You ready?
Mary
J. Blige. Get her new album, you guys. Strength of a Woman. I love that
her
song.
13th studio album.
Wow, Mary is doing it.
Strength of a Woman. Love Yourself featuring Kanye West. Set Me Free and Thank You. Those are my top 3 favorites. But the whole album
goes.
The whole album is dope.
Yeah.
And she just doing her
Yes,
thing.
after a divorce and still come on top.
Man,
that's what.
Not even divorce, but if you want to take it way, way back, the fact that she was on drugs and going through a bad relationship and still be a part of her game.
Yeah.
Years later.
Yeah, years. Now, I might have to give her the queen. I'm sorry. Queen of R&B.
She is a queen.
Oh, okay.
Queen of R&B.
Yes.
And you still looking good.
She does. Never age.
She never aged, and that body is bad.
Man, yeah.
Man, she makes shameless.
Man, shame on her ex. Sorry.
Right. Sorry, you missed out.
Yeah, man.
You missed out.
Man.
Well, that was good.
That was good. We had a lot of news. A lot of good news, too. A lot of positive news.
I hope you guys enjoyed
Yes.
it. But we're going to take a quick break.
EJ the DJ.
Take us out.
Hey. We're back, you guys, with our first Gold Mining Grinds. Yes. Who do we have here tonight? I'm so excited because we have Compton in the building. Hey. All the way from Good Morning America to Boco. Yes. We have EJ and his mom, Miss Ree Lewis Devon, here with us.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Yes.
So beautiful.
Yes.
So beautiful.
So we know you're from Compton and you are going to Harvard. Hey, get it. Wow, that is such a big accomplishment. How do you feel?
It's kind of sunk in now after all the interviews and whatnot, but it's crazy. It really is, you know what I mean? Coming from a place like this and going to a place like that.
Yes.
It's crazy. For not just me, but for everyone.
Right. How do you feel, Mother?
Yes, Mommy.
I am overjoyed.
Yes.
At first it was like unbelievable, and then I was just like, oh my God, it's sunk in. And I was just like, my baby, he did that.
Oh, he
I
did
wanna
it.
say something else, but I can't.
Yeah.
He deep inside,
Yes.
he did that.
Right.
Yes.
I was reading the bio of you, EJ, and for 13 years, your dad was in prison.
Yeah.
How was
Wow.
that before you going to visit him and, he wasn't at home and you just being raised by your single mother?
I mean, it was a lot, put very simply. I mean, going to see my dad. And what I loved about it was that he was always there for me, you know what I mean? He always reached out, created a relationship, always called me and stuff.
Wow. That's good. That's good.
But-
Big ups to him.
Yeah, but it was crazy. I mean, growing up with a single mom and only my grandma really there to help us, it was tough, especially being here, you know what I mean? But, we made it.
Yes. Did you make it? You made it to Harvard.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
Crazy.
Class of, what's your class? Harvard?
2021.
Yes. Wow.
Wow,
Yeah, we might have to take a trip, sis.
Right, the Harvard homecoming.
Yes.
Yeah.
EJ, sis, EJ.
Right. So, Mom, you're a teacher yourself.
I am.
So the fact that you're teaching, our youth, and you have your son that you've been raising, and now he's going to Harvard, do that give you any, inspiration for, another drive for the kids that you're teaching?
Most definitely. I push my kids just like they're EJ.
Right.
I don't give up. Any Tiara, any of my students will tell you the same thing. Like, I push them 100%. I have high expectations. I push my dreams to my kids as well. When I'm in the classroom, I see them as I'm teaching EJ.
Wow.
So whatever I give to my son, I give to them.
Wow.
100%. Some parents can take it, some can't. But I'm doing it for a reason. It's for a cause. I keep it all the way real. I lay it out. I let them know. And it's because I want to see them soar in life. That's just me. I want to give it all to them. And I want them to take what I have. If he did it and made it to Harvard, see if you can do it too.
Yes.
So I keep it high. They understand after a while, and my kids always say, you were the best teacher I ever had.
Oh, I could feel it. I'm like, can I go back to school?
Yes. I want to be in your class.
Yes.
I always said if I had a teacher like myself,
Yeah.
man, I would have been something. I mean, it's a blessing that I am an educator,
Yes.
but I would have been something like super dope.
You are dope. Look at you rocking your
Yeah.
son's shirt. He's going to Harvard. You did well.
I
Yes.
mean, and what I will piggyback on that is, while my mom is an amazing teacher, I think it's more systemic than that, because the reality of the situation is I didn't go to school around here.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And to what extent, if I did go to school around here, would I have made it? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think, I call on our, the people in the higher ranks to fix whatever's going on in our school systems, because it's really a problem.
Yeah.
How often do you hear about kids from Compton High going to Harvard?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Equity versus equality.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's real.
Yes.
Like, so what?
Yeah.
really
Yes.
Yeah,
Can-
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's why they're so far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work in the high schools. I work at Venice High School and Vista High School. So I see firsthand with one being privileged and the other being a continuation school, borderline in the hood. I'm just like, I wish everyone could have that higher education because they have a higher successful rate of going to a university as opposed to, you know, at the continuation school. No shade, but they gangbang and they just don't see a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not fair.
Not just at continuation school, also just regular normal schools within our community.
Yeah.
Elementary school.
Yeah.
You see things are happening in elementary school. So you've been a teacher. Excuse me. So you've been a teacher. What academic skills are you really giving to the children?
Well, what I do is I kind of put everything into a scope of letting the kids actually vision themselves as being in college. So I always open that dialogue. I don't care if it's from the day they walk into my classroom. It's like, you are scientists, you are engineers, you are physics,
affirmation,
you're just everything. So I always build that vision, and I keep that passion going, and I talk about college a lot. I intertwine that with everything. So
yes, you wear this shirt every other day.
Yes, you have to.
And I just always talk about life skills and how you got to get there. And they're looking at me like, you're mean, Miss Devon, when they first get to know me. Yeah, I am, because I'm setting these guidelines. There's no tardiness. You have to be on time. Homework is due. We talking about college. When you get to college, you think this is homework? Oh, no, you read books. You read books. And nobody's going to wait for you to take notes.
That's real.
So in here, I'm going to push you. If you can't do it and you can't keep up, there's other classrooms that you can go to, but in here we succeed in this.
That's amen.
I love your attitude.
I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to my kids like that. They know it's nonstop.
And I love that you're like that. Like reading. Half of our kids do not know how to read, and when they do know how to read, they see this word and they don't know what the word means. And it's like, you should always Google and look and see what that word means. So the fact that you're pushing that, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
I'm about to come up.
You should. You should come visit. Like, I would love for you guys to come visit. I know Trap Kitchen said they were coming out.
Hey, Trap! Hey, what up, Compton?
They said, let me know, Miss Devon. I just inboxed them. They were so nice. They said, just let me know the day and I'll come in. So I'm holding you guys to that challenge.
I have Spank's number. I'll call him.
And my kids will be like, they will love to have you there. And it's just, when they have that tangible resource to really feel and touch, okay, I can do this too. And then I think it becomes more reality. Like, I can go to college, I can do this, I can become whatever it is that I see. So we build visions. In your steady time, when you're done with your work, okay, go Google and tell me something else about your career. Give me three more other things that you want to be. Tell me what's the salary per year? What do you have to do? When I come back, I want you to show me what it is that you do. So they report out. My kids can do reports. They know how to put together a Microsoft document, informational text. They can put it all together by themselves. They've already wrote 2 complete 5 to 6 pages reports.
Wow,
I'm
inspired.
because when I went to school, I was educated through LA Unified School District as well. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to college, I didn't know P.
Wow.
That's true.
It was like a rude awakening. I was just like, oh my God, what are they doing? I had never wrote a paper.
Wow.
I had never did any type of presentation. I didn't know how to take notes. I had to re-educate myself. Nobody helped me.
Wow.
I did it myself.
Self-made.
I was determined to make it.
Yes.
I was determined. I always knew I was smart.
Yes.
But I was determined inside. It has to be that inner
Yes.
energy to push yourself forward. I was determined to make it, and I'm not stopping. I had to give it all to him right now and stay inside the classroom. But it's more for me to come. I don't know what it is.
Greater is coming. I like that you said that because you actually was attending school while he was attending school. Can you elaborate more about that?
Well, I was attending school while he was attending school. Actually, I was in 2 programs.
Wow.
I was in my credential as well as my master's degree.
Wow.
Everybody, and I was in it was a 1-year program, so it's intense.
Yes,
It was
accelerated,
a credentially intense program. I would get credentialed within a year, instead of 2 years. And so I was in that program, and then I challenged myself. I said, just go apply to the master's program. Should we just do it now, right? I did the dual program.
Wow.
And my mom helped me. He would, go over there after school. She would pick him up. I would be on programs until 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, doing work to 2 o'clock in the morning, get back teaching the classroom the next day.
Wow.
And it was tough, but I did it.
Yes.
People thought I was crazy in the program, but I was on the grind.
Yes.
My husband was gone. I didn't have nobody else. I was looking at how I was going to get the farthest on the pay scale, and I did that.
Yes.
Woo!
And that's Cal State Dominguez, right?
I did Cal State Dominguez. Cal State Dominguez Hills, and I graduated from Cal State Long Beach.
Okay, cool. Yes.
That's so good.
Yes.
It was amazing for him to see me too.
Right.
Yes.
At that age, he told me, Mom, so what's the next degree after the master's degree? I said, your doctorate. My baby said, I'm getting my doctorate.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it.
5 or 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
He stayed determined just like his mom.
Yeah.
So, EJ, I know you play sports. So, are you going to play sports at Harvard? Or are you just
To be
gonna do
completely
academic?
honest with you, I've been thinking about it a lot. When I first got in, I was like, yo, we about to get on the field. What's up with it? But I went to Admitted Students Weekend, and there's just so many things to do. And I don't know if I want to go there and just be a football player.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to be on the debate team, in a musical. You feel me? I'm trying to be everywhere.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'll see though.
Because, you know, last year I read the thing that you were the SoCal Sports Athlete of the Week.
We did our research.
Yeah, we did our research. I'm like, is he going to be playing?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll see.
He's still on that stage, you guys.
Yes.
He can act his.
I saw that too. And don't you speak Spanish as well?
Get him with it.
Yo tengo un poquito de...
We should have had one single
What made you want to learn Spanish?
It was something that they just started teaching us when we were young at the school in kindergarten.
What school did you go to?
I go to Chadwick School in Palos Verdes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mom, for you, can you shut it down? Because I've seen some people saying, oh, isn't he from Compton, but he's out school out there. Can you elaborate on that? Yes.
Yeah, what I did, being, like I said, that I went through that situation in which I had to go back and re-educate myself,
Yes.
although I made it into Cal State Long Beach. Thank God for that,
Yes.
but I had to re-educate myself. I did not want to see my son, I didn't want to foresee my son going through the same type of dilemma in which I had to go through. I had to push. I didn't do anything but study. So I said, no, I had to equip myself and find a way for my baby. And I did that. You know, he's at an elite school where there's wealthy kids, dual parents, and nannies walking around.
Yes.
And they're at every function, the parents are, but I was determined to go in that interview by myself in front of a panel of guests and sell my son to them. And I just did that. And so I found out about the school. I went up there. I cried on the way up there. I was like, dang, my son going to this school in these hills. Oh, my God, it was just crazy. But I just prayed. I fasted. And I gave it all to God. And guess what?
He's there, Harvard.
They say good things don't come out of Compton.
Man, this is why we do this show. This is why to highlight and showcase that it's more than NWA. I say that all the time. It's more than gangbanging. It's more than drugs. It's more than murders. We have scholars in Compton, you guys, and this is one of them. And we have mothers that care and that can do it by herself. Because I run into many women. I'm a single mom myself. I have 2 kids. And they say, like, oh, I can't do it right now because I have a child. But you went to school with your child. And that's what I do, too. So it's like, you inspire me. And when I saw that story, believe it or not, yes, I can't wait for that book. I see you writing one, too. Yes.
You know, but yeah, I'm a writer now.
Yes.
And I just want to just give some words of inspiration. Try to give as much knowledge that I used for him and try to transfer it over to people that's reading the novel. So,
yes, that's so cool.
It's gonna come
yes. And we have an author coming on after you, actually, and she is a ghostwriter, so you know, might connect in here.
So we thank you for coming on the Vocal.
Thank you
Let
so
the
much.
Vocal family know where they can catch you guys at, your social media handles.
Oh, go ahead.
You can catch me on You Wish I Was Your Teacher.
Amen.
And on Facebook, I transferred that because I had a lot of kids like, yes, come on, you know who I am. But yeah, She Louise, but you can catch me there on Facebook as well.
I'm on Instagram. I pronounce it The Truth, but it's at the.trvthh, and on Facebook, EJ Cookie Devon.
Woo!
And before we go, I just love EJ Lou.
Yes, look at the pants. Man. Yeah, he's ready.
He's ready.
Yeah, he gonna sing Spanish. He gonna dance. He's just ready for everything right now.
Over there, I'm looking like, okay, bro, man. Okay,
Trying to get that GQ contract.
Right. Let them know that Forbes, that everything.
Mom, are you responsible for the look, or is this all him?
Right.
Okay.
Let's be clear. You had to, train me a little bit, but it's me now. It's me.
That's good.
Thank
We're
you.
so happy to have you here, and we wish you more success and blessings on your way, and also mother, keep striving, keep pushing. Not only your son, the youth, and us.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm on your line.
Yes, we in that school. Yeah.
Guys, I need you guys in my classroom, 84 Markham Middle School. It's in Watts.
Okay, DJ Watts in the building.
Come through. Markham Middle School. We out there doing it. I know it's what you used to hear, but the school's turned it around thanks to my wonderful administrator, Mr. Montoya. He's putting it down. So things have shifted. You'll come in Markham and be like, dang, am I in Carson? It's really nice. So we have teachers like myself here. So come on through.
Okay. You guys heard it first. At Vocal, we had the Devon family.
Yes, Compton, California.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. DJ Solo, take us out.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Me. We got something.
Welcome back to Vocal, you guys. And we have our second guest, Anna Lewis, entrepreneur, author, and she's a mommy.
Yes. Hey, Anna.
Hello.
How are you?
Sexy.
Good. I'm feeling good. How are you ladies?
We are doing good.
Amazing. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for coming on our special Mother's Day show.
Yes, I'm happy to be here with you ladies.
You look so cute. Okay, I want to know about this book you wrote, Stand Up Teen Mom, a Guide to Becoming a Success.
Yes.
Okay, well, here it is.
Look in the building.
Thank you
so much. Look at this.
Well, it's really about my journey and the struggles that I went through. But not only that, it's just really a guide to help other teen moms and also just teens and show them that this is not the way you want to go down, but also to help the teen moms really gain confidence, break barriers and exceed those expectations. This is not the end of the road.
Yes,
you can definitely get back up and keep pushing. It's just dust it off and keep on moving. That's really what it's about.
That is so dope. Also, so you're revamping it and turning it into Spanish. What gave you that idea?
Well, actually, I'm revamping it. Some other things in my life has transpired, and so I'm going to be definitely adding more content to the book, and also in Spanish. The reason being is because the most population as teen moms are the Latino culture.
Okay.
So I definitely want to hit those people as well. With that information and stuff like that.
That's
good.
amazing.
That's good.
How old were you when you had your child?
I got pregnant at the age of 14, and I had my son at the age of 15.
Yeah.
Was it I don't want to say, was it hard for you at 14, or did you have support?
I am one of the few young ladies who do have support.
That's amazing.
That's good.
Many other teen moms who don't. And that's really why I'm doing this, is because I noticed that I met other young ladies who are struggling, and don't have anyone to guide them in the right direction and encourage them that this is not, where it ends for you. You can still go to college, you can still be a businesswoman, and some of our, top people in this society were teen moms, and so I want them to know that, because a lot of them don't, they don't know.
Yes, I commend you for having the courage to stay there and to go the full pregnancy and to keep your son and then to strive and tell people, this is what I did, this is what you shouldn't do, and write a book about it. That's so selfless.
Right, and also I was reading in your bio that you do go to different group homes and you speak to teen moms. So what is some of the content that you speak to the teen moms about?
Well, usually, what I noticed is I've sat in so many teen mom groups, and they only tell you what basically the hospital would tell you about, feeding your baby and taking care of your baby, but not the real life struggle. Yeah. And that's where I hit home at, is the real life struggles of, friendships, because as teen moms, you lose so many friendships. You think, you really see the real in people. Not only that is, you have now a full responsibility, and now we have to talk about that responsibility, because you have to step up now and be that responsible person. Even though you're not an adult, you are taking full responsibility for another human's life, and that is very important.
Yes. I'm sitting here just thinking, because I had my daughter when I was 19, and I didn't know what I was going to do, but to hear 14, pregnant at 14, having a child at 15, I'm like, man, that's so courageous, to say I am going to keep this child no matter what. Because you get tempted. Yeah. You get scared. You get the abortion. Like, just get the abortion. Nobody will have to know. But to carry the child full term and be there, and then look good afterwards, like you don't have a kid.
Right. Well, and I tell you a funny story. Actually, when I found out that I was pregnant, I was planning to hide it. I was actually going to hide it because a new iPhone was coming out. And my parents had promised me, like, hey, we're going to get you this iPhone. You've been doing real good, And I'm like, I'm going to hold out until I get this phone real quick, But God had other plans for me, And he, my mom, called me on the phone, was like, what's going on? And I was like, I couldn't even say anything. I just broke down and started crying. And I was like, I'm pregnant. She said, I already knew that, because earlier that day in the morning, I was like sluggish. And she was like, what's wrong with you? And she knew.
Yes.
Moms
know. My mom knew too. Yes. It's and that intuition.
Like, she said, I'll talk to you when I get home. But my mom was my biggest supporter.
Shout out to you, Mommy.
Yeah. I just want to know, like, how has having your son, how has it changed your life?
Tremendously. In the beginning, I thought that I had just ruined my life. I felt like all my friends were moving on. They were planning and picking out colleges. They were talking about all these different plans, and I felt stuck. I felt really stuck. I actually did go through a time of depression and things like that, but with the help of God and, my family, they were just like, you got to get it together, sister. It's really not the end of the road. Writing was my getaway. And so when I wrote, it was just like, therapy for me. And so my mom said, you need to do something with that. And from there, the ideas just start flowing and flowing and going from there. And so that's really how I just did. Really, prayer is just...
Prayer is major key. Yes.
I'm telling you, the power of prayer will introduce you to the power of God, girl. I know, girl. Tell me about it.
How long did it take you to write this book?
Actually, it took me about a month.
That's it?
That's it?
About a month.
Wow.
Because it was really... I actually spoke my book. I sat in my room. I put my iPhone earphones in on my laptop. And I just talked. I cried. I laughed by myself, and I took that time to sit there and just empty my feelings, out by words. And then I had to just edit it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes. That is so dope. Yeah. And we commend you so much.
Thank you.
The stand-up team,
Where can they find your book?
You can definitely find it on Amazon, and you can just look me up on Amazon, Anna Lewis, or you can definitely go to my website, which is annatheauthor.com. Barnes and Nobles as well.
Okay.
It is published in an ebook, so you can definitely find it on Kindle.
They got options.
Yeah, definitely options, definitely.
And don't you have another book, a Christian book, or?
No, this is actually a Christian book, but I'm actually working on an urban fiction book.
Oh,
right okay. Since this book, of course, other things have transpired, like I said, and I'm revamping this book and adding really more of the business side and what I'm really doing and guiding them into more of the womanhood, that I have experienced. and because I rebranded myself, and I had to learn because I'm a pastor's daughter.
No,
You are a PK.
3 PKs in the building.
We got these PKs on lock, girl.
We gotta connect with
Don't
you.
they talk bad about us, girl?
Yes. But you know, so being the pastor's daughter, I always felt like, you know, I had to, you know, live up to a standard because of my father. And so he sat me down because he knew that I wanted to go into urban fiction and, you know, just do a little bit more. You know, I was just what I experiment in. And he was just like, you're grown now. He's like, you're grown now. He said, you've accomplished so much already. He said, I can only believe that you will, you know, go the right way.
Okay,
choose the
Daddy.
right path, you know?
I need more PKs like Pops.
Yes. And so he believed that, you know, hey, you can fly, you know, go ahead and open your wings and go ahead. And so now I have settled in I got this. Now I got this, and I'm excited. I'll be having an urban book. I haven't released the title yet, but you guys will be the first to know when I release the title.
Definitely have to come back
But
with the
I'm working on something really juicy.
It sounds juicy. Like I'm hyped already.
Oh my God.
I'm like, tell me now.
Tell me now.
You see, it's, you know, it has this, you know, street urban, you know, but it also has a message behind it as well. My goal is to always have a message behind what I'm saying.
Yes,
so
most definitely.
It's gonna be, you know, have some nice plots, twists and turns, but it's definitely gonna have a message.
That is good. I just want to know, when people think of Anna Lewis, the author, you know, entrepreneur, and mother, what do you want people to get from you?
I want them to get that they can truly be themselves. I want to give it to them raw, you know, and my raw means real, authentic, and whole. You know, and so I want you to see that, and I want you to get that. You know, when you talk to me, I want you to be open and, you know, feel like I'm, you know, part of your family when you talk to me and really share, you know, what you want to do, whether it's business, whether it's personal, whatever, you know. I want you to feel that rawness.
Well, I feel it, girl.
I
Since
feel it.
the day I met you, you were just like, I felt good vibes from you, like, all day long. And when you told me you was a mom, I'm like, you a mama girl? You know, you definitely are inspiration to me for someone that don't have a child, and just writing books. Like, you know, it inspired me. I'm like, everybody writing books. I'm like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me?
And just on that note, I'm actually releasing a service on my website this month.
Yes.
And it is, I want to help other teens with the voice.
Yes.
I want to help them with the voice. I want to get their story out there, whether it's in book form, CD form, DVD form.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. Get them published and get them out there because, you know, books are powerful.
Yes, super powerful.
Are so powerful, and our young generation, they really don't know that right now.
Yeah.
They really don't. And I want to introduce them back to our books, getting them to reading.
Yes.
You know, and things like that. I'm a stricker. My Kindle is with me wherever I go.
Yes.
Girl,
And I have at least 10 books on here that I can just go to and read, you know. And people are like, oh, you're reading? Like, you're so stuck on the social media.
Yes.
And it's like, you got to get out of that. You got to pick up a book. You got to learn something.
You got to self-educate yourself.
It's about
You cannot let the system educate you because they're only going to give you the minimum of what they want you to know.
Yeah.
Girl, if I don't know, I be reading. I promise you, if I don't know a word, I'm like, Google.
Exactly.
What did this word mean?
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, you got to educate yourself. And I'm so happy, like, you're pushing that. Like, you've been a young woman, you're pushing, saying, hey, we got to get these books. We got to read. We got to get it out
Anybody
there.
that come in contact, I'm like, you got a story? Like, what's up? Like, let's get this book out here, girl. Like, you know, and it's so many, and one of my slogans in the book is no excuses, time to execute.
Ooh, I love that.
Making excuses.
Yes.
I had a baby at 15. I went to school, still finished high school. I'm planning on going to college. I have a full-time job, and I own my own business. And you telling me you can't do what?
Yes.
You know, and it's like, I when I hear it, I'm just like, oh, okay, what you gonna come up with next? Right? You know?
Yeah.
And it's just about getting it done, making time for what you truly want in life.
We love it.
We love it.
Okay.
I'm so happy.
Yes, we do our research. So what I was trying to say earlier is because I looked over my notes, like, wait a minute, you have an ABC Bible scripture memory poster. Is that for kids?
That is for kids. I mean, it's for adults if you feel like you need it, you know. But I grew up when I first started going to school, I was in Christian school. My parents, you know, they're passive, so they were like, you gotta go to Christian school, you know. So we were taught that we had to memorize the A through Z Bible scripture memory verses. And I had to recite them at school, I had to recite them at home, I had to recite them at church. And I noticed that some kids don't even know where For God So Loved the World is found. They don't know.
John 3:16.
Okay. You know, and I'm like, you know, I was just, you know, and I was appalled that you couldn't give me where it was found. You couldn't even finish the scripture off.
And I was appalled too because you could find it on your Forever 21 bag at the bottom.
Girl, you be shopping. That's where you got the hat.
Out to the bottom of the cup. Okay, you know.
And the fries too.
Exactly.
At the bottom of the fries.
And it's surprising to me that they don't know the word. You know, and so I had to implement that in my son. You know, and for him, we say those things. We pray every day. We make sure we pray, you know, over our food, and when we wake up in the morning, and when something happens, we make sure we stop and we say, "Thank you, Lord." Thank you, Jesus, for
I love
what you're
it.
doing in our lives. And so that poster is really, you know, to get that back into instill that back into our children that they need to know. They need to know about our God.
They need to know. Anna, say your social media handles again. It's a short time.
Yes, my I believe all my social media handles are author Anna L, and my website is annatheauthor.com.
Okay, you heard her. This is Anna Lewis, entrepreneur,
ghostwriter,
and ghostwriter. The stand-up teen mom. Go cop her book, Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break. DJ Solo, take us on. DJ EJ.
Yes.
Welcome back to Vocal, you guys. We got our guest here, Dope Girl Jen.
Hi guys.
Hi.
She is the CEO of Mind and Muse.
Mini Muse.
Mini Muse. Okay.
Okay.
We have her here, and she's looking beautiful as usual.
Thanks guys.
We are happy to have you here.
We are. You're a mom too, so shout out to you. Happy early Mother's Day.
Happy early Mother's Day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
My third Mother's Day, so I'm excited. You know what? I feel like this is my favorite holiday now, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I just came to that conclusion a few days ago.
Seriously?
I swear to God. Like, I think it's better than, like, Christmas, a birthday, anything, because without your kid, how could you celebrate Mother's Day? Like, it's so, like... Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yes, no, don't be sorry. This is Vocal, a place where you can express yourself freely and loudly. So you're on the right track.
I've been following you on Instagram, and I love the way you and your daughter have this great relationship.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I'm not a mother yet, but girl,
It's coming.
Right, she makes me want to have a baby. Like the way, like one of your posts is, and I'm going to read it to you. You said, when you aren't teaching your daughter that whole is life, but teaching her how to have class and substance, teaching her how important being an educated woman is, teaching her that style, grace, and good morals is life, that's where we are at. Mm-hmm. What made you say that?
Because you know what? Like, honestly, it hurts my feelings when I'm all over social media and women think it's cool to be a hoe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of backlash for writing that post.
I love it.
I love it too.
Like,
It's real life.
who are part of the Hoe is Life movement. My thing is,
Right.
I wasn't downing them. Like, whatever you guys want to do, that's on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna, like, you know, some people are like, well, if you look up the hashtag, it doesn't really mean that. Like, you need to figure out what it really means and stop trying to be a fake mom. You're not really like sweet and kind like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No curse words. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? But yeah, it hurts my feelings when I see a lot of young women who are out and they just feel like they have to kind of degrade themselves in my eyes. This is just my opinion.
No.
You know, with like their butt out and just like, I don't know, like being promiscuous is like fun, and I just feel like being a lady is funner.
Yeah.
More fun.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to explain to my 3-year-old what the meaning of hoe is life is because she shouldn't even be going around talking about hoe is life.
Yeah.
I don't think any woman should, honestly, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not doubting you. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not with that.
Yeah,
right, absolutely, and that's good that you put that out there because there's so many girls mirroring the television what they see on TV, and I don't get that from what you're teaching your daughter, and the fact that you allow her to express herself, like you treat her like a human being at the end of the day, and most parents don't do that.
Yeah,
they treat their kid like a kid and basically make like a sergeant. They make them do what they want to do. Yeah, and I commend you on that.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then I like how, because I love your page, everything I saw, I said I want it for my daughter, so she will be turning 8 this year. And it's so hard to find matching little girl clothes with the mom, like the twinsy outfits. It takes forever for Easter, Mother's Day, you know. And so I wish I would have known about it earlier, but it's not too late because we got holidays coming.
And it's going to be another Mother's Day. And it's going to be here forever, so don't even trip.
Yes. And it's so classy. It's just so, like, classy because when Halloween comes, I see the moms dressing their daughters up like, ooh, like extra, you know. But to see a little girl that looks like a little girl, that's beautiful. She's not doing too much. I don't see makeup. I don't see like heels. I don't see.
Oh my God! And then like a lot of blogs repost us.
Yes,
so I get comments and stuff. And I think one of the comments, because like on one of our pictures, my daughter had on a choker, and somebody was like, "Let a kid be a kid. Like she doesn't need to wear a choker. That's too grown for her." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, it's nothing crazy about a choker. It's just a fashion statement."
Right.
Like I try not to do anything too grown. That was the basis behind my line. Like I feel like mothers can be like sexy and like hot, and I just feel like little kids need to be innocent and sweet still. You know, like you can little kids can mimic you without actually mimicking you.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense.
What inspired you to have this boutique for mothers and daughters?
Because I was already into fashion anyway. I used to be a wardrobe stylist.
Oh, okay, cool.
For one. For two, when I had a daughter, I was just inspired to dress alike. Like, you know, just and you know what? Like, I didn't even used to do it on purpose. Like, I would get her dressed, and I would get dressed, and I realized, like, we look alike.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it wasn't even planned at first. And then I was like, wait, we're dressing a lot alike, so let me do this. And then there's not really a market for mother-daughter. There's a lot of boutiques for women. There's a lot of children's boutiques, but there's not a lot of mother-daughter boutiques. So I just felt like I can open a different market for that.
Wow, that's amazing. How long have you had your business?
I just pretty much opened it. I pretty much launched it a little in February.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
We've been dressing alike for a while, so I've been posting a lot of pictures, but I didn't really like open it and launch mini news until like February.
Oh, congratulations.
So it's gonna get better. Like it's gonna be so much cool stuff on there. Like I'm gonna have a lot of like kids watches. I'm gonna have so many things, so I'm excited. This is just like a test run. It's the beginning, but it's gonna be bomb.
Yeah,
like real bomb.
It so wholeheartedly.
So your name is Dope Girl Jen on IG and Twitter. And what do you define a dope mom to be? What is a dope mom and a dope girl to you? What does that mean? What does it look like?
No, a dope mom is honestly a mom who's just there. That's the most important thing, because a lot of parents are not present for their children. They're providers, but they're not there. Like you have to be there too. You know what I mean? Like you have to make sure your children have the necessities that they need, but you have to be there. Like I think it's more important to like open a relationship with your child, talk to your child, have your child comfortable enough to come to you whenever they need to talk or whatever. Adult mom is, I don't know, it's just like so much. Gosh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, how was your childhood growing up? Because the way you give so much love to your daughter, were you growing up like that? So with so much love?
It's crazy because I feel like I did learn that from my mom.
Okay.
Aww, shout out to you, Mom.
Shout out to you, Mommy.
Mama dope girl.
Yeah, she's very loving. She's very open. She's very all of that. So I felt like that aspect of me is definitely from her, because my dad is more like rigid and just like his way or the highway kind of man, you know. One thing that I do feel like I'm gonna do a little different than my mom. My mom is more like open, so I'm gonna have to. I let my daughter find herself and just kind of flow, and you know, but I'm gonna be a little more strict.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Boundaries is a balance.
I was reading another post, and you were talking about allowing your daughter to have confidence, that she'll be able to come to you and confide in you and talk to you when anything happens, instead of going outside. Yeah. Like what? How do you instill that in your daughter to allow her to have confidence? Because she's only 3 years old.
Yeah. I just talk to her. I feel like a lot of parents don't talk to their children. You know, they wake up every day and they don't realize how important conversation is. You know, and I just started doing this thing maybe last week where we wake up in the morning and I ask her, like, what do you want to be today? I forgot where I even learned it from, but I was like, that's a good idea to use. And I love, like, just seeing other moms and like learning new things, because I feel like you can learn a lot of things from a lot of different moms. But each day we wake up now and I ask her, like, what do you want to be in life? And then I explain to her that she can be anything. So right now she wants to be a doctor.
Oh, my daughter.
Right.
I'm gonna pray for that. It changes all the time.
Right.
But I support every change. Like,
and she's only 3.
Yeah. And she's only 3. And I just tell her, like, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're kind. I just instill like really positive words into her. Yeah, that's the most important thing.
I think it's great that you do that for your daughter, because and she's only 3, because most parents don't do that for their kids at all. They don't even ask them how their day was at school. And I can speak for myself, like growing up, my grandparents raised me, and you know, they gave me the love, but they didn't ask me, like, you know,
how you were doing,
how I was doing, what I wanted to be. And like, you ask your child that every day, and you tell her how beautiful she is. I feel like if it was more mothers like you, us women wouldn't have to go out. We wouldn't have
and try to find that.
We wouldn't have the hoes and try to find love in all the wrong places, because we would already have it at home. The home base.
That's real.
So your daughter, she would never be out there, because she will already have
that foundation.
That foundation. I'm glad you built that foundation for her.
Thank you.
What is your favorite thing about your daughter?
I love how free she is. She is just like, she's so amazing. She's so cute. Like, she teaches me things every day, to be completely honest. Like, sometimes I talk like her. I'm like, where did I learn this lingo from? A 3-year-old?
Lingo.
She's just so smart. Like, she just comes in with a new term, a new sentence, a new something every day, and I just kind of let her do her thing. And I just love sitting back and, like, watching her just, you know, grow. It's cool. It's not one thing I love about her. It's, like, so many things. So.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you see her eyes light up when
she was talking
I thought she was
about to cry. I'm about to pass you the tissue, girl. I hear you go.
Wow, that's amazing. Can I ask you, where did you come up with the name?
With Mini Muse?
Yes.
So a muse is somebody a woman, right, that we admire. Right? And so a miniature version of a muse would be your kids, somebody that we also admire.
I like that. That's a good concept. That's a good concept. Also, I love your daughter. I love you guys' relationship, so I'm always going to ask about the relationship part. You and your daughter have this thing that you guys do. And I noticed that on Instagram, you guys were taking a picture, and on the comment, you were teaching her how to poke her lips or something. It was so cute. Like, you're teaching her, like, already the fashion and how to be a model, how to be a woman. How to be a woman. How does she react to that? Like, is she girly?
She's so girly. But the thing about her is, I think she's, like, really similar to me. Like, she's really, really girly, but she'll know how to, like, converse with the guys. She'll know how to, like, talk about basketball and, like, sports, but then she'll know how to be in ballet. She's in ballet. When we get out the car, like, say every morning, like, she's in her romper for school. I'm like, did you check your dress? Did you make sure that it's down? You know, like, close your legs. Like, you know, just be a lady.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, so we always rep Compton. We have a lot of people from Compton. You know, I rep Compton, but where are you from?
I'm from LA.
Hey, South Central LA is in the building.
Hey, I did that for you, me.
Yeah, you know, I'm from South Central, born and raised, so I'm glad I have one of my natives out here.
Yes.
So tell the people where they can find you at, your Instagram, your Twitter, and everything.
Well, my Instagram and my Twitter, my personal Instagram and Twitter is Dope Girl Jen. My business page is mine, .muse, M-U-S-E. And that's my Instagram page. And I think that's all. I don't really mess with Facebook yet.
No website for our
Oh, I'm sorry. And the website is the most important thing, so you guys can get some clothes. But it's www.minimuseandco.com.
I love that.
I love that. Are you gonna have a fashion show for like little girls?
I am gonna have a fashion show. I'm gonna do so many things. Like I just want you guys to like. Oh, and I have a blog coming out.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think the blog should be ready by like next week. Sometime
Let
next
us
week.
know. Let us know.
But I'm gonna have so much stuff. Like I'm really excited about this. Like I quit my job to like do this.
Yay! Chase your dreams. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I know you don't have a Facebook, but I do, and I know you don't have a Facebook because I went looking for you.
I tried to open it. But I really need to. I've never had a Facebook my whole entire life.
Let me tell you, you're all over Facebook when you type in "Dope Girl Jen," so people recognize you. You're on the blogs, like you're out, you're there. Yeah. So, do you ever go out and people spot you and your daughters? Because your daughter, you have a lot of followers. So.
Yes, and it's so weird, and I just feel like I have to kind of keep it together every time I go out because oh my God, like y'all don't want to see me crazy, and I'm always crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like God. But yeah, like I go out and people are like, "Is that Ashton?" And I'm like, "Hell, you know what I mean?" Like, yeah. And people are like, "Oh, we have her as a screensaver," and I'm like. Oh, no, I'm not doing
that. Like, don't say that. Like, yeah, I'll be creeped out.
Right. I had to, like, question myself. Like, should I really have her all over, like, the internet? But, I mean, that's just the time we're in now, honestly. So I don't think that you can hide from it.
Yes, you should, because she's teaching little girls as well that's looking to you for inspiration, and little girls her age. Like, it's okay to still be a little girl, like, you know. So, yeah, it's for a reason.
Well, we're here at Vocal. We just want to thank you for coming. We have little gifts for you guys.
Thank you guys for having me. Like, I was so nervous, but you're absolutely right. Like, it was good. Thank you. I'm going to share this with her. Aw, thank you guys.
You're welcome. Happy early Mother's Day.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. And this is Vocal, you guys. We're going to take a break.
EJ the DJ. Wax in the building.
Welcome back to Vocal. And it's time for What's Hot in the City. We bring in all the hot stuff from Compton to LA to Watts, everywhere.
Yes, so starting off tomorrow, we have the Youth Air Fair. It's the 7th annual aviation and job fair. So come out, get a job, come ride, take a ride on the airplane or a helicopter. It's free to get in, but those rides aren't free. So $25 for an airplane ride for an adult and $15 for a child, and for the helicopter ride, $35 for an adult and $25 for a child. Okay. So come on out. Also, repping Compton, and that is at the Compton Airport from 10 to 4 tomorrow. Yes, and also we have the 2017 Miss Compton pageant. So the good thing about that, you guys, you don't have to be in the city of Compton to run. You can live in a different city, and they have a teen competition, ages 18 to 26, and they have a Miss competition, ages 18 through 26, and a teen competition, ages 14 through 18, and there are some regulations, like you have to have a certain GPA. You can get all the information at www.misscompton.com. So another thing, sis, I will be speaking at a Mother's Day brunch tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going to be at Christ Christian Home Missionary Baptist Church in the city of Compton. Hey. My city, my city. It's going to be at 1728 East Compton Boulevard, you guys. 1728 East Compton Boulevard. If you're a mother, you plan on being a mother, come out to Christ Christian Home Missionary Baptist Church from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Aw, well, you heard it. Well, what's hot in the city is my girl Chevy.
Hey,
she's in the building. What's up,
Chevy? This is family right here.
This is so family right here. This is for life.
Yes. What did Chevy do for us? Me?
She beat our face.
She beat our face the good way.
Right.
Like,
She's the only person that could really touch my face,
Yes.
honestly. Like,
Yeah.
she beat
Oh.
she beat the gods. Like, for real. Seriously. What up, Chevy?
What's up?
How y'all doing,
You're
man?
doing great. Look at your
I
face
know.
glistening.
Looking like
This is that same me from earlier. I didn't do nothing special.
she all shining over
Right?
there.
That was funny because I'm oily.
You don't look oily.
You do not look oily at
Well,
all.
thank you, man.
Well, I just want to tell my vocal family, just giving a little history about my girl Chevy. She is a makeup artist / artist,
Yes.
but she also is a great fan of Myeoshe and Ree.
Yes.
And I remember just having her here right now. I remember having a conversation about 3-4 years ago when we were lost.
Lost in the world.
Right, lost in the world.
We didn't have our come to Jesus moment.
No, we
yet.
did not. And we were talking, and I'm like, girl, I'm like, I need to change. And she was like, I need to change. And we just started really talking, like really manifesting things and saying what we want to do, what we didn't want to do. And look at us.
Right.
Look at you.
Look at you. But not real talk. Like, first of all, it's a small world.
It's very.
And it's especially small when you live in LA. So I met Myeoshe. She was a past client of mine when I worked for this particular makeup brand. I was with them for 14 years.
Wow.
I met Ree. Actually, she found me on social media.
Shout out to Raina B.
Right. Just to
referring
help
me.
out with some young girls who had been victims of sex trafficking, and I provided makeup for them, and we just been cool ever since.
Foster home.
And to see you guys come together and do a show, I'm like, first of all, that's crazy, and look at God, because this is something that Myeoshe has been speaking into existence for quite some time. So it's just dope to see the black girl magic. You know how that goes. Yeah.
And your magic.
Oh, God.
Makeup magic.
Right. Tell us your magic. What's been going on, Chef?
Oh my God. Okay, so like I said, I've been doing makeup for 14 years.
Yes.
I worked for a particular brand for 13 of that time.
Wow.
And I remember taking a trip to New York with my boyfriend now, fiance. I took a trip out there with him, visit his family, and on the flight back, I was like, if I don't quit my job, I'm going to be there another 5 years. And I didn't have a plan, nothing. I literally went back to work, turned in my 2 weeks, and I quit. My last day was October 30th because I did not want to work Halloween. I did not.
Jump. That's what Steve talking about, jump. Like,
yeah, I literally just quit.
Yeah.
But that whole 2 weeks, I was sliding my car into my clients like, hey, I'm leaving y'all. Here's my number, whatever, just hit me up. And literally a few months after that, a friend of mine, one of my best friends, she goes to a shop in North Long Beach, the Lioness Lounge. Shout out to Sahara. She's the owner there.
Shout out to you.
And she talked to Sahara, and Sahara was like, I want to get a makeup artist in my shop. So I have a room there now. And this is just all stuff that I've been wanting to do. But I always felt like, well, I don't have the money. And how is that going to happen? But literally Sahara came and was like, girl, you're going to work at my shop. And we'll talk numbers later. So started working there, have clients there, going back. It's just been amazing. And it'll be 2 years this October that I've been 100% entrepreneur.
Wow.
I didn't think I could do it, but it's definitely possible.
You're doing it. You're out here grinding every day on Instagram. I'm scrolling. I see a photo shoot. I see an interview. I see clients, weddings, everything. And I'm like, go, Chevy!
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know where I find the time. But what I will say is that in the midst of working with my clients, I've realized what my grander purpose is. And I didn't notice over the years, but a lot of my clients talk to me about personal stuff. And I didn't know that. I thought that was normal. You know what I mean? But all my other co-workers would be like, girl, these girls are just spilling their guts to you, and they crying, and they this, and what is it? And I never understood what it was. But I think now it's just me being so transparent about my particular journey, and I really don't have a filter. And at first, I used to be really ashamed about where I came from, but I really, once you get to that place where you just own everything you are, and you're like, God got me, you don't care about, what people think, because
come on, say
I'll
that.
just tell my story,
that.
and you can't hold nothing against me. And that's something that Charlamagne the God lives by. Shout out to Charlamagne.
Hey,
I love you, but yeah,
we're gonna be on that show one day. All
right. So literally, I just embodied that. If I tell my truth, then no one can hold it against me. And just from then on, it's just been slowly but surely. I'm getting more speaking engagements. I'm transitioning from like beauty influencer to more motivational speaker. So that's what I really want to do with my platform.
You will.
And you have this thing. What was it called? Popularity. What was it called? Purpose over popularity.
Oh yeah.
Yes, girl. You need to. You need to run that through. Can you elaborate on that again?
Oh my God! Like it just came to me one day, and I was like, everybody's hashtagging everything, and I was just like, let me just hashtag purpose over popularity. And it's not like it wasn't there or in the whatever in the ethers or whatnot, but I just felt like I need to start including that in my hashtags because a lot of people get lost in the makeup.
Yes.
And I started to see that people were. Like, my engagement will drop if I didn't post a picture of myself.
Wow.
And so I'm like, okay, so people really just want to see me.
Yeah.
But then I was getting to the point where it's like, well, this is not me every day. These are just the pictures that I post and edit. Trust me, everybody edits their pictures if they're a beauty influencer, by the way. Yeah, but those are just the pictures and stuff that I edit. But on a day-to-day, I literally don't wear any makeup anymore.
Yeah.
And I used to be that person that felt like I needed to wear makeup at any time that I stepped out the door because I was just so insecure. So just to transition from that to like literally not wearing anything, putting on my Erykah Badu hair right now, and I'm like, this is it. Like I just feel so much more comfortable, and I want young girls and women to know like social media is a gift and a curse, and what you see. 90% of it is not real.
Yes,
but
it's
they
illusion.
just right. So that's my thing. I just wanted my platform to show a more broader spectrum of beauty, whether it be my inspirational quotes, whether it be a picture with me no makeup, with makeup. I always want to make sure the caption has a message.
Yeah.
Right.
I just love it too because I do scroll like girl, I be lurking on your page, and I'm a proud lurker. And I love your natural face because you don't really find that on popular Instagram makeup artist pages. It's like a sprinkle here and there. You got to go all the way 30 weeks back to see what it looks like. But it's weekly. It's like an everyday, and I can see the transition in your pictures, and you love the skin that you're in, and it's deeper than the outer appearance. It's like when you do makeovers, you're making over a heart, and when I invite you to the foster home, the girls love you. They still ask about you to this day, girl. They still ask about you.
Like I really do. I think about them all the time.
You have to come back. You have to come back. And you were so humble. Like you didn't even pay. Like you didn't offer you did it from the kindness of your heart. And I know people don't give to receive, but it took me by storm by surprise because you have thousands of followers. You are amazing at what you do. You're African American women. You are a mother. Like like you said, you just started 2 years ago. It was people with like 100 followers, girl, trying to charge. Like nobody didn't even know them like this, and you came in there. Not only did you did almost the whole house. Shout out to you and Monica.
I did probably about 15 girls.
I was running there. I got stuck in traffic
because everybody was late. Yeah. Like all the makeup artists had to be late that day, so I ended up doing like 15
She's
girls
supposed to
before the artist came.
And she did about 15 girls in an hour.
I'm telling you, Chevy is just so humble. And the fact that, I didn't know all about that. The fact that you not wearing makeup every day and you're becoming comfortable in your own skin and not having those insecurity problems, that's just amazing. It's just like, I'm just like a proud mama.
Could you see me grow up?
Yes,
like,
I just see like the transition. Like,
yes.
Girl be calling your phone crying like, pray for me.
Yes.
Pray for me.
I mean, even one year for Valentine's Day, me and Myeoshe took ourselves out. We went to the movies. We went to dinner.
No relationship. And she about to get engaged.
See Beyonce, she was loving on herself before you came. Loving on herself.
Man, real talk, that's the key though. I always tell people, like, especially women that are like, okay, I'm waiting for the one.
Yeah.
But they're not really waiting. They're looking. They're still actively dating. They're still putting themselves out there. Yeah. But I always tell people, everything changed for me the moment I was like, you know what, God, I've been single. I looked up one day and I was like, I've been single for 3 years. Wow. And I'm actually happy now.
Yes. And
I was like, ooh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I met him a month and a half later.
Hey.
And it was not even on some like relationship stuff.
Yeah.
We just talked. And it just clicked, and then God told me one day in a dream, I saw it, that we were going to get married. And I asked him about my dream, and he literally basically what had happened was
in
my dream, we were on a beach and we were getting married.
Yeah.
So I asked him a couple days later, like, yo, you know, if you were to ever get married, like, what would you want the ceremony to be like? He was like, oh, very small and on the beach.
Wow.
Confirmation.
Literally. And that was like a couple of weeks into our, like, just talking.
Yeah.
We didn't officially start courting until April. And now it's been 2 years. It was 2 years, April 4th.
Yes.
And
I'm so
That's
happy for
amazing.
my
Yeah.
You know
sis.
what? Like, not a lot of people know this. Me, you know this. But I said, like, God showed me, like, in a dream. And people, sometimes, did you have a question? Like, is it me thinking this or is it God? Like, did you?
No, because the more and more you talk to God, the easier it is for you to decide whether it's yourself or if it's Him.
That's real.
So that's what it was for me, and I wasn't even looking at this person that way. They weren't my type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I can only imagine, like, if it was me trying to pursue, I would have never been able to, like, experience how dope of a person he was simply because the physical wasn't my type.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. I love that.
It is deep, and I'm glad that you said that because most people are looking at the physical attraction, but it's not really the physical. It's really what's in here,
Exactly.
the heart, and that's where God is showing me. He's like really telling me, like, it's not physical. It's the heart. It's the mind. It's you know, the person's intention. You know, because you know God is intentional, so you have to be the person to be intention in a good way, and be an addition to you, not a subtraction.
Exactly. Like, and you never want to be in a relationship where you feel like, oh, this person makes me so happy, they make me whole. It's like, no, like, you should have been whole. Like you need to be 100%, and they need to be 100%, and then when y'all come together, of course, it's not gonna always be perfect, but I'm so thankful that I have somebody where it's never been like a huge blow up. It's always just been a conversation. And we talk through everything.
That's goals right there.
So
Hashtag goals.
Stupid.
Okay, Chevy, tell our vocal family where they can reach you at.
All right.
Social media handles.
So you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and YouTube. All on @Cheverly Hills. So it's like Beverly Hills, but it's Cheverly Hills. CheverlyHillz.
You are a pro at this. Are you sure you haven't met him yet?
No, I haven't met him yet. I'm gonna be scared to meet him because he might start talking shit.
I'll be like, he seemed like a cool guy though.
No, he seems real cool, but he gon' jab with the questions. Like he got them sneak questions.
So Chevy is gonna stay while we end our show. It's about that time.
Oh no!
Wait! Before we go, Chevy, we have something for you.
Oh my God!
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy early Mother's Day!
Thank you, and y'all know what to get champagne.
Cider girl, cider. Family show.
We get ratchet sometimes. Don't get it twisted. This is vocal.
Wait, my dad watching.
When you express yourself freely about it. My dad is watching too. Hey, Daddy. Hey, shout out to my sister Quintana.
She was here last Friday.
From all the way from 504.
While we're doing shout out to my friend, my sis Elani Beard. It's her birthday. I didn't forget. I'm gonna call you. I know you're in Texas.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday.
And shout out to my mother, Dorothy Marie Booker. Happy Mother's Day to
shout out to my mom too. I'm the second of 10, you guys. So happy early Mother's Day to my mom.
Okay, happy Mother's Day to my mommy.
Yes.
Her name is Sherry as well.
Hi, Miss Sherry.
And
this is the end of our show. It's time to go, you guys.
I don't want to go.
But we have to.
We do.
We need to have Sherry just come on and just be a guest, just sit here and chill with us.
Yes.
Well, it's the end of our show. What do you have to tell them?
Well, I always close the show out with Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. This isn't it. It's something greater. Greater is coming.
Yes, more indeed. I just want to tell all the mothers out there that, you know, we love you, we support you, and we thank God for you, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for bearing the pain and the suffering for us, for, you know, for the 9 months and whatever, how many seconds you have to deliver us. But I always end the show, because, you know, I'm such a feminist. I always end the show for my women. I want to tell you guys to keep your head head up, legs closed, eyes open. Stay woke, you guys. Stay woke. And this is Vocal, you guys. We'll see you next Friday here at 8 p.m. EJ the DJ, you got something to say before we go out?
First of all, thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Just want to give a shout out to all my people.
Yes.
I had a friend that graduated from
say.
La speaks value.
Hey.
I am DJing her book release and graduation party tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'll have the information on my Instagram page at SagoEJ. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yes. Thank you.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
I had a single mom. She raised 6 of us. And we out here. But to all the mothers, happy Mother's Day and all that stuff. And shout out to my artist Sticks from Watts.
Hey, what's up?
He really looks out for me, and he gave me the mindset that I can do whatever I want to do.
Right, absolutely.
Besides my family. But to all the mothers and all that stuff, happy Mother's Day again. And y'all get drunk. It's okay.
Yeah, actually, I just want to shout out everybody that has been a part of my life, that has witnessed every stage, every up, every down. Thank you for always being supportive. I have a super tight circle, so shout out to my best friend, Itchy Bondon, which is Willie B, dope producer. Shout out to my best friend, future husband, Jamar. Shout out to Kim, Toya. Literally, y'all know who y'all are. It's like 6 of y'all. Y'all my ride or dies. I love y'all to death, and thank you for always being there.
All right, and this is Vocal Radio. See you next Friday here at 8 p.m. Same time. God bless.
God bless. EJ the DJ.
Take it.
The Hub Radio.